Greetings, fellow Earthlings and viewers across the World Wide Web. This is Tune 215, and right now we're in the state of Illinois. We're currently in the city of Chicago. Today we're going to be doing a driving tour of a neighborhood called Chatham, Chatham. It's 62 degrees outside. We're about 2 minutes away from our desired start destination. We just got off the freeway. We're approaching Indiana Ave. We're currently on 83rd Street. Looks like we're passing some residential homes on my right and on my left-hand side. We're now passing Prairie Ave, 83rd and Prairie Ave. We have blocks on the left and on the right of us. We're now passing Calumet. We just passed Calumet Ave. We have a Citgo gas station on our left-hand side. They got regular gas for $5.19 per gallon. We're going to make this right-hand turn on Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. Drive, the 400 block. On my left-hand side, we got a fish chicken grill called Red Snapper. The Red Snapper. We got KFC in front of us. It looks closed. Wow, Kentucky Fried Chicken is closed. Boarded up. We passed the coin laundromat on our sharp right-hand side. Check out the light poles. I got cars behind me, ladies and gentlemen, so I'm doing 20 miles an hour. We're about 1 minute away from our desired start destination. We have homes on our left, homes on our right. I'm going to turn once we get to the corner because we do have cars behind me. And they're going to dictate the speed that we travel. I want to travel a little slower for you guys so you can take in the environment. We're at 85th and King Drive. Let's make this left-hand turn. We're turning left on 85th Street. This is East 85th Street. We got another car immediately behind us. A Kia. Looks like a Kia Sorento. Okay, so we're at Vernon, 85th and Vernon. It's a one-way. So on our left, looks like they're doing repair work on the street. So we're going to go forward another block. We got Colorado tags on our right. Let's make a right at this corner. We're at the intersection of 85th and Rhodes Ave. I'm going to make this right-hand turn on Rhodes Ave. We're in the Chatham Neighborhood. Chatham is one of the 77 community areas of the city. It's located on the city's south side. It includes the neighborhoods of Chatham-Avalon, Chatham Club, Chesterfield, East Chatham, West Chatham, and the northern portion of West Chesterfield. We're traveling 11 miles an hour right now. The population in Chatham, as of the 2015 United States Census, was 31,392 people. We're now approaching 86. We're on 86 and Rhodes Ave. Check out the homes on my left. They're made out of bricks. Check out the homes on my right. You have the red brick finish. I see some with painted bricks. They have shutters for aesthetic purposes. They're not functional, but they're bolted on there for looks. You see the white shutters on my left? We have some 1-2-story homes on my right, 2-story homes on my left, some garages on my left-hand side. We have some nice green, luscious grass on both sides of the street. You got a walkway, nice little pedestrian sidewalk, lined with grass on both sides, because even in front of the people's homes, the homeowners' homes, there's grass. Passing 86 Place. They're doing a lot of street work. On my left, that block was ripped up. When I say street work, they scrape the street, basically. The street scraper comes and scrapes it, and then I guess they get ready for placing new asphalt. All right, so it looks like we are approaching a busy street. So before we relay any more educational information, I am going to focus on the navigation portion. We're going to navigate. Let's make a right-hand turn. We're on 87th. Make this right-hand turn coming off of Rhodes. Now we're on 87th. Let's make this left right here on Eberhart or Eberhart. We got a Dunkin' Donuts and a Baskin Robbins on my right-hand side. As you can see, there's tons of traffic in front of us driving towards us, and you will see cars flying by us. I see Fisherman's Island, crabs, lobster, fish, shrimp. Bro, since I've been here, or viewer, or lady, or gentleman, or sir, or ma'am, whoever's watching, dear child, whoever's watching, yo, since I've been here, I've been seeing an overabundance of chicken and fish places, and then seafood spots like crabs, lobster. So I don't know if there's like a huge market for that over here, but man, I've been seeing a lot of fish and crab places, and it's crazy the amount of seafood places that I see here in Chicago. All right, let's allow this traffic to pass us. We're at 87th place, so I can go straight or I can make a right. If I go right, I have a feeling I'm gonna go towards a busy street once again. So I'm just gonna keep on going straight. We're at Eberhart, 87th and Eberhart. Looks like we have, what is this, an apartment building on my left-hand side? Looks pretty large. Bricks. All right, so let's make this left-hand turn on 88th. You got another welcome to the block sign. No littering, no drugs, no ball playing. Again, no ball playing. What do they want you to do? Sit on your steps with your fingers crossed? That's not acceptable. Look at this guy mowing his lawn. There should be no lawn mowing. I say mowing his lawn. Yeah, that's crazy. All right, you guys want to know the space. Let's talk about the space that this neighborhood encompasses. All right, so the total density. Remember we said 37,710 people? Density is 11,000 people per square mile. The total area that this neighborhood encompasses is 2.92 square miles. So about 3 square miles makes up the neighborhood of Chatham. All right, we can go straight or we can go left. I think I'm going to allow this car to go by, and then I'm going to go straight. So we're traveling about 13 miles an hour. We got homes on our left, homes on our right. I see a vinyl sided home on my right. I see a few lots on my right. Some of them have drive-throughs or driveways, I should say. We had the mail carrier. She was making deliveries on our left. I got a car behind me, guys, so I'm traveling 15 miles an hour. All right, I think he's parking up. When cars come behind me, I got to move a little faster. When there's no cars behind me, I can go a little slower. All right, we're at Langley, 88th and Langley. So it is said that this neighborhood's residents are predominantly African American, housing many city employees and other officials. Chatham has been a central area for Chicago's middle-class African Americans since the late 1950s. Look at this house on my left. Seen it? The vinyl siding was going in an angle. That's the first time I've ever seen vinyl siding go in an angle. Got a nice little lifted truck on my right. Let's make this right on Cottage Grove. We got a banner that says Chicago State University. Visit www.csu.edu. Tell them Toon sent you. They're not going to give you a scholarship, but I might get a new subscriber. All right. So we must be near a college campus. Let's make this right on 88th place. 88th, the year your boy Toonie Magooney was born. Yes, your unofficial tour guide, Toon 215, was born on May 20th, 1988. I just disclosed my birth year and my date and everything. Normally I don't do that, but why not? Let you guys get to know me better so you can mail me $1 million cold hard cash. They're like, Toon, we're gonna mail you a million hugs and a million kisses and air. And air. We'll mail you air. The cash, we just can't do that. All right, so what's the demographic breakdown of this community as far as race and ethnicity goes? Wow, the streets are really bumpy. They're doing some street work. We got some gentlemen on our left using a leaf blower and a lawnmower, maintaining the front of one of the properties. So the last time they checked the demographics of this community was 2015. White made up 1.24% of the residents. Black and or African American made up 96.61% of the residents. Hispanic made up 0.91% of the residents. Asian made up 0.35% of the residents. And other, 0.89% of the residents. Now, if you take a look on our left-hand side, we have another welcome sign. It says, welcome to the 600 block of East 88th Place. No loitering, no littering, no loud music, no ball playing, no drugs, no profanity, no speeding, no car washing, and no auto repair. Please drive safely. The one that was funny was the profanity. Like, they're really, really trying to control your freedom of speech. So if you stub your foot and you say, oh, shit, you know what I mean? Like, no, that's not allowed. That's against this block's law. Get out of here. We don't accept that. That's not tolerated. Say no. Like, I guess passive profanity is probably acceptable, but probably don't just go like screaming in the middle of the night, dropping F-bombs and B-bombs and D-bombs and the rest of the alphabet. Yeah, that's the first time I saw that. And we've been through some rough areas here in Chicago. And surprisingly, I thought the car washing was bad, and I thought the no ball playing was bad. But now they're trying to control your speech? No profanity? Oh, man. What if your name's Tom Dick? Right? Yo, think about it, because people, their last name, or their first name, like Dick Tracy, remember? You remember? Remember Dick Tracy? Yo, that's crazy. All right, we're still in 88th place, passing Lawrence, St. Lawrence. That's unacceptable. And then the ball playing. Look at here. They got a sign letting you know on my left. You see the yellow sign with the black silhouette of a kid chasing after a ball? That's letting you know kids are playing. So how on one block you can't ball play, but on the next block you could ball play? I don't know. So if you live on the previous block and you're a kid, you got to come to this block to play without neighbors probably complaining. You know what I mean? Yo, that's priceless. I'm learning something new every day here, you know? So this is, I guess, where the middle class, you heard earlier, the middle class, I guess the ones who make a little bit more money than the average American, this is where they would reside at. It's not far from downtown. It's actually anywhere, I guess, depending on traffic. You could probably get here you could probably get to downtown. I was gonna say you could probably get here from downtown. Give or take maybe 15 to 25 minutes, depending on traffic. Look at they're remodeling a house on my left, doing some rehab work on it. There's a whole bunch of guys. I guess they're eating lunch. Probably their lunch break. So what notable people are from this neighborhood? Is there anybody notable, worth noting, that is from this community? I'm going to name some names. If anybody sounds familiar to you, you let me know. Ernie Banks. Chance the Rapper. Yo, listen, if I know somebody, I always make sure to let you know that I know them. Chance the Rapper. Now, I don't listen to his music. I've only probably heard maybe a handful of songs, radio songs, because I don't really like Google his music or YouTube or SoundCloud or nothing. But I do know he is one of the top modern day hip hop influences in today's culture. You know, Chance the Rapper. He's a rapper. And I believe I saw the movie with him. It was like a horror movie where it was like about pizza delivery drivers. It came out, what was it, on Netflix or Hulu? Or yeah, he was like a werewolf or something. I did see a movie where I guess he got into the Hollywood acting market. But that's pretty cool. We accidentally stumbled upon Chance the Rapper's neighborhood. Now, this gives you an idea, though, as far as Chance the Rapper's potential upbringing versus, like, if you look at Little Durk's neighborhood, or you guys seen how I went to, like, the neighborhoods where, like, Chief Keef or, like, Young Chop was from. They came from what you can probably call, quote-unquote, the slums of Chicago, like the hood. This looks a little bit more like, you know, as you heard, it's a middle-class neighborhood, so it's a little bit more upscale versus the hood. You know, I haven't seen many abandoned houses just yet. I don't want to speak too soon. But, so with that being said, you look at the type of music Chance makes, then you look at the type of music for example, like let's say we're on Calumet, Chief Keef. You know what I mean? Just as an example, you see their types of music. It could be based on the influence. There's an abandoned house on my right. I told you, let me not speak too soon. It's boarded up. It's not necessarily abandoned. It's probably closed down for now. It is 8858 Calumet, Chicago, Illinois. That's that property on my right hand side. But yeah, so with that being said, it's like when we went and we looked at Kanye's childhood home. We got a chance to see Kanye's childhood home, where it was located. And it was also located in a neighborhood similar to this, not identical, but similar as far as, it wasn't in the worst of shape. Let's make this left on 89th. And look at Kanye's music versus, some of the people who come from the rougher areas of the city. So I think it can be up for debate, but I think that when it comes to, like, especially hip-hop musicians, communities, that has a lot or music that has a lot to do, like the influence comes from the community, the environment they grew up in. If they grew up in a really rough environment, they might make some really, really rough music. That may not always be the case, but that's what it seems here, because you look at Kanye's music. Kanye's music is more mainstream, and even when Kanye came out, he came out with like Jesus Walks. Like he came out with like religious music and all of that stuff. You look at Chance's music, from what I understand, I told you I didn't listen to a lot of his music, but he doesn't seem to have like that gangster rap. He has like that mainstream, commercial. You can market it to a wider audience versus, you got some of the harder brothers from down here, that's like to a specific demographic, that they're targeting, because it's not really too mainstream. But don't get it twisted. When I was here, the first week that I was here, before I even started documenting Chicago, let's make this right on Eberhard, another one of those block club signs. No horn blowing. They keep getting better and better. They got the no ball playing and no loud music, no car repairs, no car washing, but now the no horn blowing. So I just beeped. Come and get me. Catch me if you can. I'm the gingerbread man. But that's funny. You're just asking for somebody to come through your block beeping. There's a sign that says no beeping. But in New York, in some places, it's like that. If you're in, I think, Times Square or like Manhattan, I don't know. There's some spots in New York. We're at 89th and Eberhard that I do know that you can't beep horns. You'll get a ticket if they catch you. That is. But yeah, guys, that's intriguing. That's intriguing. That's cool. We happen to stumble upon Chance the Rapper's Hood. Taylor Bennett, rapper, singer. He's born in 96, and he's on the notable list, so he gotta be somebody popping. Hold on, let me take a quick look at what he looks like. Taylor Bennett, American rapper. Yeah, I've never listened to Taylor Bennett. But speaking of Bennett, it made me think of Cole Bennett. Now, make note, very interesting. Cole Bennett, who owns Lyrical Lemonade, the famous music video director, who he flourished in 2016, 2017. He did a lot of A-list actors, musicians such as like Eminem and like a lot of the hip-hop rappers. And I'm talking about, look at Cole Bennett's portfolio. It's quite impressive. He's 26 years old. When's his birthday? May 16th. That's incredible, because I don't follow his work closely, but I heard of him. And it was cool because his story, he comes from Illinois. That's another reason why I'm speaking of him, because we just talked about the word Bennett. We're at Calumet and 89th. He's from Illinois. And he served a lot of the Chicago, Illinois rappers. And yeah, that guy, that young man, I believe he's 26 years old. This young man's estimated to be worth about $40 million. A cool $40 million isn't bad. And he's now with a model. He's in a relationship with a model who she's worth like $5-6 million. So, together they're, doing pretty good. But he serviced the Chicago area, and he's from Illinois. He's from actually near where we're staying at a campground. He's from Amboy. He's from the Amboy area. He's minutes away from Amboy, Illinois, which is 2 hours from here. So that's very interesting. Like, for me, all the puzzles started connecting, All right, we're at Prairie and 89th. We got another abandoned house over here on my left, guys. Yeah, I spoke too soon, guys. On my left-hand side. Right here, boom. Look at it. Right after the car. See how I got boarded up front? Oh, wow, the roof looks horrible. All right, so another notable person, Kenny Burke. You got Roland Burris, Charles Chu, Thomas A. Dorsey, John P. Fardy, Mahalia Jackson, R. Eugene Pincham, and Welton Taylor. So those are like microbiologists, attorneys, civil rights activists, gospel singers, Marine Corps, Medal of Honor, composers of music, and so on. So that's just to give you an idea of some of those notable people. Look at this little playground in front of us. You see the gentleman walking by? He's spitting out of his mouth. Oh man, the spit got stuck to your chin, dude. You all right, man? Yeah, you see that little playground? The little playground in front of us? Yeah, he wasn't even projecting the spit. You know how when you spit, you go. He was just like letting it drool down his chin. Not funny, but maybe he wasn't feeling so well today. We're at 90th. Oh, we got, what's this? The Chatham Club on my right? I'm going to go in. Look, there's a sign right there that says Chatham Club. Letting you know we're in. See? Chatham. That lets you know we're in Chatham. The Chatham Club sign. You see it on my left-hand side? There's a no outlet, but let's check it out. Let's see what this Chatham Club is hitting for. Let's be a part of the club. So this is the most current population for 2020. 31,710 people. So what's the crime rates like in this neighborhood? I'm sure some of you are wondering, hey Toon, what's the crime like though? All right, let's talk about some crime stats based on areavibes.com. Visit www.areavibes.com. All right, so this neighborhood receives an F rating for total crime, which is 206% above the national average. Property crime is 166% above the national average. Key findings show that violent crimes in Chatham are 407% higher than the national average. All right, I can make a left or I can make a right. We're on 89th Place and Wabash Ave. I'm going to make this right-hand turn. So this looks like a private community? Where? This is that private? Look at the houses on my left. Look at the cherry red wood chips. You see it? The mulch on my left-hand side. So bright. Most of the houses are all brick. That's cool. The second floor got stucco, some cement siding, and also vinyl. I see some of them with vinyl siding. The houses are raised about 5-6 feet above street level. You have a little staircase that takes you to the front of your entrance. Nice green lawns. They got nice porches, closed porches, sealed porches. Oh, the playground goes to this community right here. Remember we seen that playground from the other side when the dude was spitting? This is what the community has. They have their own private playground. That's cool. Not bad, mate. So Chatham is safer than 10% of the cities in Illinois. And it is said that in Chatham, you have a 1 in 14 chance of becoming a victim of crime. Year over year, crime in Chicago has not changed. What's the employment stats looking like over here? They also receive an F rating for employment. Income is 34% below the national average. All right, we're passing Wabash Ave. We're just exploring this little, this looks like a no outlet, so we'll make a U-turn once we get to the corner. We're exploring this little Chatham Club community. Somebody out here got a nice Mercedes Benz. You see that AMG? Somebody got a nice Benz. Expensive to fix, but probably fun to drive. If it's stick shift, that'll make it the ultimate fun experience. All right. Unemployment in this neighborhood is up 140% above the national average. I'm hoping that guy that owns a Mercedes is not part of that stat. Because if so, how in the world do you afford that bad boy? All right, let's make this right-hand turn back on Wabash. Wow, these roads back here, kind of rough. So the median household income in Chatham is 36% lower than the national average. We're at 90th and Wabash. Male median earnings are 41% higher than the national average. I don't know about y'all, but I don't think I'm going to spend the rest of the tour just focused on this little community. I just wanted to come because it's something different. It's cool. Just take a look at it, you know. We're not going to be able to get done the whole entire Chatham today. We're just going to explore a small portion of it. I just wanted to let you guys know this area exists. We're passing Michigan. Let's make a right on Michigan. This looks like a no outlet, but let's at least see what it looks like because it looks like the facade is slightly different. The poverty level in Chatham is equal to the national average. All right, let's make a U-turn. It looks like we can go over here. There's a back driveway. Excellent. We can exit using their driveway. Nice. We can actually see what they're... Look at, they even got garages, y'all. They got rear garages. Not bad. Not bad, mate. Look at their property. Crikey. Check it out. Garages, waste bins. They got the black waste bins, which is the darkest color. Then they got the royal blue. That used to be my school uniform when I was a kid. In middle school, we had khaki pants and royal blue shirts, that color. Tell me why the first day I arrived in middle school with a navy blue shirt, I would never know. True story. I ended up buying navy blue polo collar shirts instead of royal blue. That was a fail on top of fail. All right, we're on Indiana Ave. Let's go left. I was gonna make a right, but let's go left because it looks like we're gonna go on the underpass and all of that over there. Let's come up here. I think I smell Mary Jane. I smelt the fragrance oh so sweetly. It creeps up your nose. All right, we're on 89th and Indiana Ave. 89th and Indiana Ave. What's the cost of living like in this community? It receives a C rating. It's 5% below the national average. Housing is 36% below the national average. We're at 89th and Indiana Ave. I'm going to continue moving forward. The cost of living in Chatham is 2% lower than the Chicago average. The cost of living in Chatham is 5% lower than the national average. Illinois' state income tax is 101% higher than the national average. We got McDade Classical Elementary School on our right-hand side. If success is to be, it starts with me. Wow, that's nice. If success is to be, it starts with me. Yeah, that's dope, yo. Dang, look at the lawn on my left. That thing is overgrown. Since we just passed the school, what are the schools like here? They receive an F rating for schools. Average test scores are 50% below the national average. Bachelor's degree, 25% below the national average. Key findings show that 83.7% of the people in Chatham have completed 8th grade. 83% of the people in Chatham have completed high school. 22.8% of the people in Chatham have completed a bachelor's degree. We're passing 87th Street. So overall, despite the stats, the neighborhood seems like a pretty nice neighborhood compared to most. It's abundant in vegetation. The housing is dense. The community is filled with pedestrians and walker buyers. Plenty of traffic to your heart's content. I hear children playing on my left in the schoolyard.